Hey y'all, so check in, cut our hair. Yep, it was time. But I'm pretty much just here just to talk about how I've been feeling, and I'm about to go to school, I'm about to leave, and I've been working on like maintaining eye contact, and that's been really well. I like maintaining, I like looking people in their eye when I'm talking to them and being able to like really understand, comprehend, and feel what people are saying, Like I'm really looking at myself and maintaining eye contact with myself. Anyway, that's besides the point. So, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and what brought that was a reality check from none other than one of my mentors. Yep. It was definitely a reality check that I needed, though. It was a reality check that really set me to like realize where you are right now. It's this amazing place, right? But also realizing that you're not in a bad way, but you don't have credentials. Like you're learning, and that's okay, but don't act like in my opinion, like don't act like you're an expert when you're a novice. And it's okay to be a novice because it's a process. It's a process to get to, the higher level. And I feel like don't rush that, because it's really a learning process. Like you're gonna learn a lot through the process, and it's not gonna be overnight to immediately know everything. I'm learning about your trade, fashion, cinema, is not something that you can just be like, oh yeah, I want to be this and now I'm the top level. It doesn't work like that. It works in the way that you study your craft, you learn the craft, you learn fashion, you learn people who came before you, learn the highest people in the industry. You learn the craft, you study it, you work it, you learn it, you repeat it, you become it. That's how you really, you know what I'm saying? That's how you really like set your name apart. And I was watching this TikTok series, and it was pretty much just talking about how like she's an up and coming stylist, and like I saw a lot of my experiences as a stylist, like just as a creative director, like as a creative, really in her eyes, like just the ups and downs of that shit, and working with different people, the ups and downs that came with that, having really thick skin, and just learning to not let shit get to you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really just like what I've been reflecting on. And then, just also realizing that like you really don't get there overnight. Like overnight is not even like 3-4 years. Like you don't even get there. Like it takes time. And you also have to realize that you're not the only person who's on that type of timing. You feel me? Like I want to want to picture a waiting line. That's what you're in. Literally. And while you're waiting, what you do is that you practice. You repeat, repetition. You perfect your craft to the point that even at its perfection, it's still perfection to be done. You practice, you repeat it, you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again while you're waiting, so that once that door does open and it's like, all right, Cameron, Elyse, you up, you're ready. You know what I'm saying? And I've also learned that me personally, I'm not a social media kind of person. Like one of the things that the styling video was saying was pretty much like, oh yeah, so I don't want to be like an internet stylist, like acting like you booked and busy, but you have no real life clients. Like that is so true. Like I refuse to be that person where it's like like it's a bunch of outfits, whatever the case may be, but you really have no pull. Like people can't be like, oh yeah, I'm about to call her, and oh yeah, like, oh, let me call Louis Vuitton, da 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 da, let me call this designer, let me call stylist pools, woo woo. Like you don't have that pull, you know. Like I refuse to be like that, because internet, I believe, like social media has created a false narrative, and it's created a falsified reality of people posting the best things of life, people posting, oh, this happened, da da da, but you won't see the bad side. Like you won't see the downside, you won't see the depression. Like that's why, again, like I always say this, but Instagram is the persona that people put on, that they project to you. This is what I want you to see, so that then your image can be what I want you to see and not who I actually am. And learning that, and because, you know, like I've been like maybe, content creator, influencer, and it's just not me. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not for everybody. Like me personally, like I don't want to make mass produced content. I don't want to post every fucking day, because that's not me. Like I don't want to do that, you know. And I feel like these moments of the journey of just like, you know, God really weeding out your path, you know what I'm saying? And like this is for people watching this shit too. Like it's okay to like be in a space where, you know, you're figuring it out. And I don't want you to think that for the people who are already like set with a destination, like you know where you're going, but it's a journey that you're taking day by day, like figuring it out in a sense that this is the journey. The journey, you don't, like, you have your objectives, you have your goals, but you may not know how you're gonna get there, but you know you're gonna get there. But the day-to-day is the journey of that goal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's where the figuring out comes. That's where the guidance comes. That's where God, you know what I'm saying, orchestrating comes. And really learning that and understanding that to become an even better creative, an even better person, a human being, you know, staying in the moment, being here, and not being overly ambitious to where your goals become like your craze. You know what I'm saying? So just having that balance of learning lessons, of, you know, having those hard reality checks that you need to get better. And that's okay, because like you don't internalize it negatively. You just keep going. You know, like you learn the lessons, learn the hard blocks, because again, life is like a flowing river. We have rocks in it. Everything's not going to be smooth sailing. And these are the things that are just inevitable, and they're not roadblocks. They're stepping stones. But end of the day, they're still stones. They're gonna hurt some. They're gonna stub your toe. But the difference is, what are you gonna do after that? Are you gonna stop? Or are you gonna keep going? And you have to choose to keep going. So yeah, that's my piece today. Talking my shit. And yeah, I hope this helps somebody. Cause like, getting this shit is like, it's just real out here. It's real. So yeah, bro, like, whoever this is for, keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. All right, bro. Cameron Elyse out.